The rain is falling. The fans are soaked. But here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Oilers and the Baltimore Ravens. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
That this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
It's up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Allen's throw is complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
To number 88. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator and what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over 1st down and 10. At their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 2. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 10-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Intercepted.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. The quick slant caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
The open man is Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Number 28.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer out him again.
2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll look to run with Taylor. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
56 check 56. Let's
go, On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
56.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Now they try the right side here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
26-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Right at the line of
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to take the lead. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
17. Ravens 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
47-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Watch the back, Shoot, watch the shoot. Deuce.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen Smith catches left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
His kick is good.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
At the 20-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He's brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Grenard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2nd down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking second and a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross with his 16th touchdown of the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Let him know, let him know. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Don't say nothing. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. He don't know no better.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
26 Mike. It's our field. It's our field.
From the gun, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Big dash.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
3 brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Allen. That's going to be caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Without a doubt, the fade route is tough to stop if your wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page and the ball is placed in the proper spot.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up second and 1.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second and 1. Going deep downfield for Ross. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's third and short.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Oilers.
They're running now. 56 to Mark, 56. Check 56. Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, Houston.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Bernard.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
And it's third down.
He finds Beckham complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They run with Calais. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. In overtime. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. Within an OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone.